This is Heritage Month, and we are focusing on some of the issues that might apply to this month in Valued during the course of this month. And it's been an interesting ride and an interesting experience. And I've decided to put out this video just to talk a little bit more about Heritage Month. And I know we tend to refer it to Braai Month, but I think under the circumstances in our country, it's important for us to reflect on this month and decide, as heritage is, which is the passing down of cultures and traditions and values and norms, I think we need to ask ourselves the question, what are we passing down? What are we doing generationally? We'll have exceeded a generation when we cross into 30 years next year, being independent. So if you were born in 1994, next year you'd be 30. What have we passed down to you as an individual in terms of your understanding? And that, I think, is the introspection we need to be doing. We need to be assessing and understanding all the constructs of our social issues, our issues related to corruption, our issues related to intolerance, our issues related to violence. These are the kind of inheritances that young people who are in their late 20s and about to turn 30 have acquired. What is it that's positive? What is it that we can hold our head up high and say, well, this is something that they can pass on to the next generation? And that, I think, is what we need to introspect on. And if we do not have a balance sheet that weighs heavily more on the positive versus the negative, then we really need to understand that this month needs to be something more concrete than just throwing a couple of pieces of meat onto a braai. We have a lot of work to do in this country, a lot. Significantly more, and the acceleration forward is being retarded by our reversal gear that we tend to put on a number of things, and the impact that is now having on our young, on our youth, on our future, because these young people are our future. So again, I ask you the question, this Heritage Month, what is our heritage? And I'm not talking about customary clothing and the food we eat and the dances that we make. I'm saying, as a country, what have we passed down that we truly believe is South African and makes us South African? Think about it. Cheers.